The simulation argument, are you even real? What if nothing around you is real? Not the people, not the sky, not even you. What if your thoughts, your memories, the taste of coffee this morning were all just lines of code? Not a metaphor, not a dream, but a highly detailed, hyper-realistic simulation crafted by an intelligence far beyond ours. This is the simulation argument, and it's not a science fiction story, it's a logical possibility. One that some of the brightest minds in philosophy, physics, and computer science are beginning to consider seriously. The argument starts with a simple trilemma. Only one of the following statements can be false. 1. No civilization ever becomes advanced enough to simulate conscious life. 2. Civilizations that do become capable of it choose not to simulate us. 3. We are almost certainly living inside one right now. Let that settle. Because if the first two are false, if advanced beings somewhere, sometime do run simulations, then the number of simulated minds will vastly outnumber the real ones. And statistically, you're probably one of them. Imagine the future, a civilization millions of years ahead of us, with computers powerful enough to simulate entire planets, entire histories, down to the breath. They want to study their ancestors. So they simulate Earth, our world, our choices, our chaos, and they populate it with conscious agents, just like you. And why stop at one simulation? Maybe they run millions. Maybe those simulations become advanced enough to run their own. A tree of realities expanding forever, layered like cosmic nesting dolls. In that scenario, base reality, the original universe, is the rarest state of all. You, the observer, would almost certainly be in one of the simulations. Not the original, but a replica, a whisper. It's a modern reimagination of Descartes' demon, the ancient idea that something might be deceiving our senses. But this time it's not a philosophical ghost. It's a machine, a system, an operating program so vast that it renders your world in real time. And maybe it's already doing that because physics might be leaving breadcrumbs. Quantum particles don't exist until they're observed. They behave probabilistically, like unrendered code waiting for your eyes to load the scene. Could that be the simulation conserving power? Could déjà vu be a memory glitch? Could the Mandela effect, millions of people misremembering the same details, be bugs in the matrix? Even consciousness, the holy grail of neuroscience, remains unexplained. We don't know how awareness emerges from matter, but we know how awareness could be programmed. And if it can be simulated, then who's to say it hasn't been? But here's the part that really bends the mind. What's the purpose? Why would a civilization simulate you? Is it entertainment, a psychological experiment, a digital zoo? Are you being studied, watched, tested? And what happens if they get bored? What if this simulation gets shut down? What if the world ends not with a bang, but with a quiet off switch? Still, some argue that it doesn't matter, because experience, even simulated, feels real. Love still feels like love. Pain still hurts. Sunlight still warms your skin. Laughter still echoes. A fake world, if it's real to your senses, is indistinguishable from a true one. And maybe reality is just that. What we feel, what we perceive, what we believe. But ask yourself, if you knew this was a simulation, what would you do? Would you rebel? Try to reach out to the architects? Would you live differently knowing it was all artificial? Or would you cling even tighter to your own experience? Because here's the twist. Even in a simulation, you are aware, you are conscious. And that awareness, whatever its origin, is real. It wonders, it suffers, it dreams. And maybe, just maybe, that's the only thing that ever truly matters.